Imagine waking up one day and the world around you feels different. Your thoughts don't align, your emotions swing wildly, or a simple decision feels impossible. Now imagine living like this every single day. Mental health disorders are not just labels, they are real struggles that millions of people face worldwide. Today, we'll break down 9 of the most common mental disorders, what they feel like, and how they impact people's lives. Let's dive in.
Number 1. Post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD.
PTSD is a mental health condition caused by experiencing or witnessing a traumatic event, such as war, accidents, abuse, or violence. It makes the brain stay in a state of hyper-alertness, causing distressing memories to resurface unexpectedly. Symptoms. Common symptoms include flashbacks, nightmares, and intense anxiety when exposed to triggers. Many people with PTSD avoid situations that remind them of the trauma and may feel emotionally numb or disconnected from loved ones. Other symptoms include irritability, difficulty sleeping, and trouble concentrating. Causes and effects. PTSD develops when the brain struggles to process trauma, keeping it stuck in a fight or flight response. This can lead to ongoing fear, stress, and emotional exhaustion. If left untreated, PTSD can affect relationships, work, and overall well-being. Treatment and management. PTSD is treatable with the right support. Therapy, such as cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, and eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, EMDR, helps reframe traumatic memories. Medications like antidepressants may help with anxiety and depression. Self-care, mindfulness, and support from loved ones also play a crucial role. While some recover over time, others need long-term professional help to heal.
Number 2. Bipolar disorder.
Bipolar disorder is like an emotional roller coaster. One moment, you're on top of the world, the next, you're drowning in darkness. It causes extreme mood swings that can disrupt daily life. Symptoms. Manic phase. Uncontrollable energy, impulsive decisions, racing thoughts, and a feeling of invincibility. Depressive phase. Deep sadness, fatigue, lack of motivation, and even suicidal thoughts. Causes. Bipolar disorder is linked to genetics, brain chemistry, and life experiences. It often runs in families and can be triggered by stress or major life changes. Treatment and management. Mood stabilizers, therapy, and a structured lifestyle help regulate extreme emotions. Recognizing triggers and sticking to a routine can make managing bipolar disorder easier. Support from loved ones and professional help are essential for long-term stability.
Number 3. Schizophrenia.
Schizophrenia is a severe mental disorder that blurs the line between reality and illusion. Those affected may hear voices, see things that aren't there, or believe in ideas that contradict reality. This condition can make daily life challenging and is often misunderstood. Symptoms. Hallucinations, hearing voices, seeing people or objects that don't exist. Delusions, holding strong false beliefs such as thinking they have supernatural abilities or are being watched. Disorganized thinking, difficulty maintaining logical conversations or following a train of thought. Social withdrawal, avoiding people, losing interest in activities, and neglecting self-care. Causes. Schizophrenia is linked to genetics, imbalances in brain chemicals like dopamine, and early life trauma. Stress or substance abuse can also trigger or worsen symptoms. Treatment and management. There's no cure, but with antipsychotic medications, therapy, and strong social support, many people can manage their symptoms and lead fulfilling lives. Early diagnosis and consistent treatment improve outcomes significantly. Though schizophrenia carries stigma, awareness and understanding can help those affected feel supported rather than isolated.
Number 4. Major depressive disorder, depression.
Depression is more than just sadness. It's a deep, persistent emptiness that makes even the simplest tasks feel overwhelming. It affects thoughts, emotions, and daily life, often making people feel trapped in their own minds. Symptoms. Constant sadness, hopelessness, or emotional numbness, loss of interest in hobbies, work, or socializing, changes in sleep patterns, either insomnia or excessive sleeping, fatigue, difficulty concentrating, and feelings of worthlessness. In severe cases, thoughts of self-harm or suicide. Causes. Depression can be triggered by a combination of biological, psychological, and environmental factors. Brain chemistry imbalances, genetics, traumatic events, chronic stress, or major life changes all play a role. Treatment and management, cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, and other forms of talk therapy help reframe negative thoughts. Antidepressants may balance brain chemicals, while lifestyle changes like exercise, a healthy diet, and social support can make a big difference. The key to recovery is seeking help, because depression is treatable and no one has to face it alone.
Number 5. Anxiety disorders.
Anxious before a big test or event is normal, but for those with an anxiety disorder, this fear never truly goes away. It lingers, making everyday life overwhelming, even when there's no real danger. Symptoms: excessive worrying, even about minor things. Physical symptoms like sweating, dizziness, nausea, or a heart attack, avoiding social situations or anything that triggers anxiety. Causes: anxiety disorders can be caused by a mix of genetics, brain chemistry imbalances, and traumatic experiences. They often go hand in hand with depression. Treatment and management: cognitive behavioral therapy helps retrain the brain to manage anxious thoughts. Relaxation techniques like deep breathing, meditation, and exercise can ease symptoms. In severe cases, medication may be prescribed to help balance brain chemicals. The good news? With the right treatment and support, anxiety can be managed, allowing people to regain control of their lives.
Number 6. Eating disorders.
Eating disorders go beyond food. They're about control, self-worth, and deep emotional struggles. They can affect anyone, regardless of age or background, and often stem from a mix of psychological and societal pressures. Types: anorexia nervosa, extreme calorie restriction and intense fear of weight gain. Bulimia nervosa, binge eating followed by purging, vomiting, laxativeness, or excessive exercise. Binge eating disorder, uncontrolled eating often leading to guilt and distress. Symptoms: unhealthy fixation on weight, food, or body image. Secretive eating habits and extreme dieting or overeating. Severe weight loss in anorexia, or noticeable weight fluctuation. Causes: eating disorders can be triggered by genetics, trauma, low self-esteem, or societal beauty standards. Mental health conditions like anxiety and depression often contribute as well. Treatment and management. Recovery involves therapy, such as cognitive behavioral therapy, nutritional guidance, and, in severe cases, medical intervention. Healing is a journey, but with professional help, self-acceptance, and a strong support system, recovery is possible.
Number 7. Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD.
ADHD is like having a mind that's constantly switching channels, fast, unpredictable, and hard to control. It affects both children and adults, making everyday tasks more challenging. Symptoms: inattentiveness, difficulty focusing, forgetting tasks, easily getting distracted. Constant movement, impulsive actions, excessive talking. Combined type: a mix of both inattentiveness and hyperactivity. Causes: ADHD is primarily genetic and linked to differences in brain function, particularly in areas that regulate attention, impulse control, and decision-making. Environmental factors such as premature birth or exposure to toxins during development may also play a role. Treatment and management. There's no cure, but ADHD can be managed with a combination of therapy, behavioral strategies, and medication like stimulants. Structured routines, time management techniques, and mindfulness exercises can also help improve focus and productivity. With the right support, people with ADHD can channel their energy into creativity and success, rather than struggle. Understanding and awareness are key to breaking the stigma around ADHD.
Number 8. Obsessive compulsive disorder, OCD.
Obsessive-compulsive disorder, OCD, feels like being trapped in an endless loop of thoughts and rituals. It's not just about being overly neat. It's about intense anxiety that only repetitive actions seem to relieve. Symptoms: obsessions, unwanted distressing thoughts, e.g., fear of germs, fear of harming someone. Compulsions, repetitive behaviors, e.g. excessive hand washing, checking locks, done to reduce anxiety. Causes. OCD is linked to genetics, brain chemistry, and past trauma. An overactive brain circuit related to fear and decision-making may also play a role. Treatment and management. Exposure therapy helps people face fears without relying on compulsions. Medications like SSRIs can ease symptoms, while mindfulness and cognitive behavioral therapy teach coping strategies. With proper treatment, individuals can regain control and break free from OCD's cycle.
Number 9. Autism Spectrum Disorder, ASD. Autism isn't an illness, it's a unique way of thinking and experiencing the world. Some autistic individuals struggle with communication, while others excel in areas like math, music, or memory. Symptoms: difficulty with social interactions, eye contact, or understanding emotions, repetitive behaviors and deep focus on specific interests, sensory sensitivities, such as discomfort with loud noises or bright lights. Causes: autism is a neurological condition influenced by genetics. It is not caused by parenting, vaccines, or external factors. Treatment management: there's no cure, but early intervention, speech and behavioral therapy, and a supportive environment help autistic individuals thrive. Understanding and acceptance are key to helping them live fulfilling lives on their own terms. Conclusion: mental health matters. Whether it's PTSD, bipolar disorder, anxiety, or ADHD, these are real conditions that deserve awareness, compassion, and support. If you or someone you know struggles with mental health, don't be afraid to seek help. Understanding is the first step toward breaking the stigma. Share this video, spread awareness, and let's create a world where mental health is taken seriously. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and take care of your mind.